Welcome to Paca. This is where I live.
On site. On site. How much do I give a fuck?
This is Paca 101. So, I live in a single double, which means that I'm a single person living alone in a double room, which is awesome. You might get that luck. You might not. So, just keep in mind that as I'm showing you this room, this is generally a room that 2 people would live in. Paca has plenty of shelf space. Those are all the program books you're gonna need. They're gonna take up about that much space. And then there's room for other books and food. I highly recommend keeping as much food as possible in your room because you're gonna get hungry and the vending machines suck. I also have my own fridge. There is a fridge in the common room, but things tend to get stolen from there and it's a long walk. So if you want to get your own fridge, that's a really good idea. So in Paca, the doubles that aren't lofts are split doubles, which means that we have this here wall separating you from your roommate, which is really helpful. This is my bedroom. This is where I live. This is my bed. This is snazzy decor. And this is the view from Paca 101. It's of under a bridge. Pros and cons of living in Paca.
Are there pros?
There's some pros. It's quiet.
Well, it's close to things.
It's close to the library.
And, like, all the classroom buildings.
It's close to McDowell. It's close to Mellon.
Close in terms of St. John's.
Yeah, St. John's campus is what? Like 45 acres, so it doesn't make that much of a difference. But, you know, count your blessings. Cons of living in Paca, I've definitely seen roaches, not live ones. They were dead, but they were roaches. So Paca's pretty gross. It smells like mold because there's lots of mold. Get some mold spray and get some air purifiers and get an essential oil diffuser because you're not allowed to use candles because it smells terrible. I feel like I'm making it sound worse than it is. You get used to it. You live with it. It's dark. It's pretty ugly. It was built in like the 1860s, so it might be haunted, but it's not as haunted as Humphreys.
The bathrooms are a walk from this particular part of Paca.
There's no water fountain, so you have to get your water from the tub room. Oh, it's a good proximity from the quad, because the quad is where people hang out and it's always loud, especially at night. Paca is far away enough from the quad where you can't hear what's going on, but it's close enough to where you can pretty easily access it. Oh, the shower pressure's good. Thank you for viewing my room tour, starring my boyfriend. This is Aiden. He's a junior. Come to St. John's. It's a good place to be. Maybe you'll end up living in Paca like me and you'll be super lucky.